Alright, we're back and we're playing again. We are going to go back to the Marsh Cave and pick up all of the... Well, our game froze. Alright, here we go. We had a little trouble there for a second. But we seem to be okay now, maybe. Well, I can't tell. On the wrong side. Let's move it back over here. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. We had a little trouble there getting things underway. Sometimes you have issues with streaming. But we're going to keep on beating up some wolves, and we're going to go on down to the Marsh Cave and gather, now that we have that key, gather the stuff that we need. So that's where we are headed. So we're going to wander around till we get there. Alright. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. I haven't done it in a few days. I'm back now, so. We had one runaway. Look at that chicken. Okay, we should be able to take these two guys out pretty quick. Then we get down to the Marsh Cave and get moving. We need to check our... I didn't check my magic. It looks like we're low on some of it. So we're going to go ahead and stay in a tent before we go into the cave. So let's go ahead and do that now. We are out of tents, actually. So we won't worry about it. We got plenty of healing potions and other things. So we're going to go ahead and go in here. We're going to work our way back down to the bottom floor. And we're going to pick up those treasure chests that we couldn't get. Extreme excitement. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Here we go. Floor 1 is maybe conquered. Can we get to the steps? We did. Good. Alright, floor 2. Ooh, we are in a fight. Hopefully we don't get poisoned. No one likes poison. So, I hope you're enjoying the game. Like I said, if you've never played it, you should give it a try. It's pretty fun. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel, BCD Gaming. It's the same, so if you're watching me here on Twitch, you've already seen them, but I mean, I recommend it anyway because I need subscribers. Alright, we almost made it, but we have another fight with a couple of scorpions. Oh, I missed the stairs about 4 times there, like a good player would. Alright, antidote for old Frankie Frank there. And we're going to make our way down to the very bottom of this floor. Oh, good. More scorpions. Just what I wanted. Oh, Bob's getting kind of low there, and now Chuck is too. Now Chuck is real low. We're going to have to heal Chuck real fast. Magic. Cura for Chuck. As long as he doesn't hit Chuck, we should be okay. He did not. Oh, we're going to have to heal Chuck outside of here. That's alright. So, we can go here to the items. We'll first use an antidote on Chuck. And then we'll use some potions on Frank. Chuck. Couple there, couple there. We're in good shape. Let's keep going. Heading south. We're not like geese. We're not heading there for the winter. We're heading there for stuff. Alright, those gray oozes should be about gone after that hit. And we will continue moving south. That stupid bat got in my way, but we moved him out of the way. Alright. And of course these rooms are harder to get to than the other ones, because why not? I bet you someone gets poisoned in this fight. We'll find out, but I bet someone gets poisoned in this fight. These werewolves. There's a poison. Good old Chuck. Chuck apparently likes the poison. We're going to heal Chuck after this fight again. Well, at least they only hit Chuck again because he was already poisoned, so it's not like you can get re-poisoned when you're already poisoned. Alright, let us antidote Chuck here. We are going through those antidotes, aren't we? Alright. Let's check out this first room and see what we got. We have a fight, if I so choose. Let's just fire these guys and get rid of them. I don't feel like dealing with them for a long period of time, so... Okay. Almost left. There are monsters in the box, of course, that we'll have to fight. It looks like we gotta fight some anacondas. Oh, it takes more than 74 to beat them. These guys are tough. I bet they can poison too. Although, can anacondas poison? I don't know. I have to look that up on the internets. That was a big old shot there to Bob. Bob wasn't ready for that. Now, these anacondas are not nice. There better be something good in this treasure chest. We're going to have to do some healing after this anaconda fight. And then we can make... Oh, well, Bob is not doing well health-wise. Bob is gone. He do have some Phoenix down, so let's... Oh, Bob is not going to get any... Bob is not going to get any healing or any experience for this fight, so he is even further behind now. All that for a silver armlet. First of all, let's bring Bob back. Phoenix down. Thank you, Bob. Item... Potion. Bob's gonna need a few of them. One there, one there, one there. Maybe two there. Okay. Now let's go with equip. So that silver armlet that I just got was absolutely no good. I can fight that guy, but I don't really see a need to, since I am already getting my butt kicked down here. We're just gonna fight some people, see if someone gets poisoned again. Well, I'm coming. I don't know if I'm coming down with something or what, but my throat's been bothering me. I'm a little stuffy, so who knows what is going on with all that. Aha, he got him. Good job. Good job, Chuck. Alright, let's see what we got in this big room right here. Room number 2 that we needed a mystic key to get in. We got monsters. This time we got some Pisco demons. Those guys hit kind of hard. They can do some other stuff to you, but as long as they go after... Oh, there we go. That was a hard hit. As long as they go after Frank, we're okay, but then they stopped going after Frank, so... They take around 100 to beat, I believe. So we took care of 2 of them there. As long as they don't hit Bob. If they hit Bob, he's going to go again. That ought to take care of him. So not quite 100 to get him down. Alright, we got 3 levels up. Frank, Chuck, and Lucy have all leveled up. Not quite on Bob, though. Oh boy, all that fighting for an antidote. Wow, that was incredible. Let's go ahead and heal him up before I forget. Otherwise... Items used. Potion is over here now for some reason. Potion on all him, and him. Alright. Sorry, I called Lucy a him. My bad. Hope I didn't offend anybody. Alright, a couple of gray oozes. These are a little nicer to fight. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. We got one more of these guys to get. Alright, what do we have behind door number 3? Nothing. Such a worthwhile trip right there. Well, at least we get to fight some gargoyles. Okay. That's that one. We got one more room to check out over here. See what this room is going to do for us. As we get more gargoyles that are going to beat the poo out of us. This looks like it's going to be serious again. Are we all healed up? Looks like we're in pretty good shape, so let's go ahead and fight some monsters that'll come out of this one. More Pisco demons. We've already fought them a couple times. As long as they go after Frank, we're good. And that is not Frank. There we go. 3 of them were at Frank, so that was nice. So we took care of 2 of the 4 of them. Now we will take care of the other 2. As long as they're up, well, just 1 then. We're going to take care of 1. We'll have 1 more to take care of after this. Because Lucy and Bob can't take 1 out by themselves. Bum, 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 ba-dum. That was it. So we went all the way down there for that. I mean, not terrible, but you know. Not sure it was worth the trip, but you couldn't get to him until you had the key. And of course, this is just building up our health and our levels. So it's grinding with a purpose, as I like to say. If you haven't followed my channel yet, you should probably do that. And then, like I said before, go to YouTube. BCDEE Gaming is what I am on YouTube. It's just these Twitch videos on YouTube for now. Might start playing some other stuff as well, but for now I'm just sort of practicing, learning the ropes, seeing if I want to do this long term. It's been a couple of days. I've been busy playing another game that I don't have on my computer, and so I have not been streaming that one. But I will eventually. And there goes Bob again. It's a game called The Legend of Dragoon. If you've never played it, it's a great game. Oh, look at that. Bob is really useless at the moment. Alright, where is Phoenix down? I still have a couple, so let's bring Bob back. And now we're going to have to heal Bob again with a bunch of potions. Now we got to walk all the way back over, get back to the stairs, and go back up. Fight. Yep. Saw that one coming. Green oozes, 2, 3, and then let's go ahead and just fire these guys. There we go. First, thank you, Bob. Bob, thank you for holding your own for once. And Bob gets me through that fight. That bat's in my way, trying to stop me from getting out of here. I don't think we're going to make it to the stairs. We did not. Another fight. Some gray ooze. These guys are a little easier. So if you've never played these turn-based games, it's a lot of this. It's a lot of walking around and grinding in dungeons and on the world map, and just sort of going from place to place, trying to figure out where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. I do not have a map up at the moment because, oh, pardon me, because I know where I'm headed at this point in time of the game. But as we get further into it, I will most definitely be using maps and stuff, because as much as I've played this game, I still don't have everything about it memorized. Old Bob's getting further and further behind. Back in the room up here. And then we'll get back to the first floor, and then we will finally get out of here and head north back to Cornelia. They have some runes we can investigate with that mystic key. And then where we fought Garland at the beginning also has some rooms that we can check out with that mystic key. So that's where we're headed next. On today's episode, I might call this one a Mystic Key on YouTube. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I feel like when I render it and put it up on YouTube. Alright, Marsh Cave, Basement 1. Let's get out of here after about 2 more fights. Some more gray ooze. Those seem to be the popular choice at the moment. Which is fine, because they're a lot easier to beat than some of the other stuff we've been facing. Oh, Bob is so far behind. Makes me sad for Bob. It's another reason a lot of people don't like to use the Black Mage, is because he is kind of a weakling for the majority of the game. Which, if you've ever played these turn-based games like this, that happens a lot in these type of games, where someone is kind of not the easiest, or not the best at not getting his bootang kicked. So in this one, that's Bob. There's always one character in a game that has trouble, staying alive, and in this one, that's Bob. Got 2 more to take out, and then we will move back to our boat and head north, young man. Alright, so that part is done. We need to find our way back to Elfheim and to our boat. I'm not really worried about the main wolves. They don't hit that hard. I'd rather take out the warg wolves first. That's why we move around and attack them, trying to get rid of them first. They hit a little harder, but at this point of the game, it's not that hard unless you're Bob. If you're Bob, it hits real hard. If you're everyone else, it's probably fine. Wow, my controller is not wanting to do its thing there. Take out the wargwolves. Take out the regular wolves. Yes, that should be nice. He needs a little bit of that, so back up to 138. That should last him hopefully for a little while here. Now it takes 4 of us to beat one wargwolf. He is down. He is down. I repeat, he is down. Okay. You know, they make these games where walking is just obnoxious and takes forever. That was actually, I say that, and then that was actually a pretty good little jaunter right there. Alright, let's see if Bob can do better this time. The wargwolves were kind of kicking his butt last time. Alright, now we're just going to go for whoever. Up. I'm not going to start singing that. Alright, here we go. Better fights on the water, so we'll probably make a little bit more money. These guys, apparently if you're in the water, you make money. Or you're worth more money, I guess. I don't know what it is. Alright, we took care of one shark. Luckily, they are hitting Frank, who has more HP than everybody else. Okay, that gave me, see, look at that. 162 gold, 564 experience. Let's go north. Another water fight, a Sahagan Chief, and 3 Sahagans. This is a pretty easy fight, especially at the levels that we are at the moment. Excuse me. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm going into the castle, so forgot where I was going there for a second. Alright, we need to walk around the castle to the back. We got a homeboy to talk to, and he'll tell us about these treasures that we need to pick up. Pardon me. Don't mean to yawn at you guys. Hope I'm not boring you as much as it sounds like I'm boring myself. Okay, what's this guy have to say? Look at that. The time has come to use the key to open the doors. The equipment within is sure to help you. Well, thanks. Okay. Alright, let's go around here. This key, this door didn't open before. We got a Mirtham knife. We got a saber. And we got a cottage. Let's see if we can equip. You know what? Let's go ahead and get everything before we equip people. What's this guy say? The treasure room has been secured with the mystic key. Yeah, I have it now, in case you didn't notice. I just walked into... Oh, what'd I get? Oh, I got nitro powder. I wonder what that is. Seems important, because they played that little important music. Tent and iron armor. Alright. Now let's optimize our boys. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Mithril knife is better for old Bob there. And now let's get out of here. And I saw a guy over here I kind of want to talk to, so let's walk over here. This dude looks like he's... Oh, I guess I can't get there from there. I gotta leave. And go around and back down. Maybe we won't talk to him or green-haired girl. Depends on how hard it is to get back up to him. Now we gotta walk all the way around the castle. He's inside, apparently. Okay. Up and over. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Let's talk to... Oh, he's in here. Just pacing away. The beautiful lute handed down for generations to the Princess of Cornelia is said to have unique power. It can shatter the gateway of evil. That's all you had to say? What's Greenhair go say? Are you the warrior of light, the one from Lucas prophecy? Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We're a pretty big deal, lady. Alright, well, who's in here? It's the princess's sister, maybe? I don't know how I could ever thank you for rescuing Sarah. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We got one more place to visit up north. The place, the Chaos Shrine, I believe it's called, where we fought that guy at the beginning. Garland. I almost forgot his name. If we get into a fight here, it's going to be epic because it's going to be goblins. Ooh, we got goblin guards along with it, so this ought to be a more difficult fight, you know? Okay, I'm being sarcastic. It's not a more difficult fight. Alright, we won that fight. Let's make our way up north. And I believe this is the last place we need to go for now with the Mystic Key before we move on to the next part of the game. Now, the thing about the cache right now is we will get into fights. Apparently, once we beat Garland, the bad guys took over. So we got a Gigas Worm first. We fought one of those before. This is not the first time we've seen a Gigas Worm. And it will not be the last time we see a Gigas Worm. He is not worth much at all. Okay, Rune Blade sounds like something that I want to put on him. And it is. Alright. So now Frank has a Rune Blade. That should do it. See how much harder that hit? Yeah, that Rune Blade, that's going to be a good one for us. Now see, they make these turns because these games are based on steps. And when you have to walk around stuff... let's go ahead and do that. When you have to walk around stuff, then it takes more steps. And then you get into more fights. It's supposed to be annoying, but when you're actually trying to grind anyway, it's not really that annoying. Another room with a Werebuster and a Golden Needle. Golden Needle tells me that we are going to have some, so what's better? I don't think anyone can use the Werebuster. So it's not as good as the one we just got. And now we're going to fight a couple of skeletons who are pretty darn easy to take out, so I'm not too worried about them. A 12 whole gold and 36 experience, so not exactly grandiose. But that's alright. It's part of the game. Who we got this time? We got us a ghoul. Bye. Alright. So when you grind a lot like I like to do in these type games, a lot of times the enemies aren't that bad until you get to one level, and then all of a sudden you'll notice that they are kicking your butt. And so we'll see when we get there. It's not yet, though. We're just kind of making our way downtown. Potion, tent, alright. So we've now been in 3 of the rooms. We got 1 more to go. Everyone's health-wise doing pretty good. We're hitting nice and hard. Chuck, of course, is hitting the hardest. Chuck hitting the hardest. Oh boy, this will be tough. We gotta fight some goblin guards. They take about 18 to beat. I think we might have gotten them. 1 more room we haven't checked out yet, and it's got a leather cap. I don't think anyone needs a leather cap. They already have them, so there we go. But we couldn't get to those till we had the Mystic Key. Now we have everything we need. Let's get into a fight. Boomba. Skeleton's gone. Alright, so now we need to go somewhere. Back to the ship. And then we're going to head to a new area we haven't been to yet, where we are going to face off against... Or we're not going to face off against, we're going to talk to some dwarves that we haven't met before. And we are going to open up the world. Should be able to take these guys out pretty quick. Again, if you're enjoying the stream, give me a like, give me a follow. Help me decide what to play, what to talk about, what to do on this channel, because I'm very new at this. Just trying to have fun, entertain myself, and hopefully you along the way. We got one left. Let's take him out. All right. He's down. Let's go park our boat. And let's beat these bad guys. Man, Chuck really is a hard hitter. Alright, that battle is over. We'd pretty much parked anyway. Oh, everyone leveled up except for Bob, of course. Frank, Chuck, Lucy, all leveled up. Now we're going up here. Maybe. I think we've already been there. I think that's Matoya's cave. I think I'm going the wrong way. See, this is where I could use a map. And I have the internet right here at my access. So maybe I should use that. Alright, Bob's still going to be, well, I think this is Matoya's cave, if I'm not wrong. We've already been here. Yep, it's Matoya's cave, so we just traveled there for no reason, so let's get out of here and go this way. A little healing for herself there as Lucy was getting kind of low. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got one more guy to beat. Alright, apparently I don't remember where to go. So let's see if I can find it while we're playing here and just go into town maybe. Marsh Cave is done. Alright, we are making our way through here, trying to figure it out. It's the fun of these live streams, right? Sometimes you don't know what you're doing. La 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 la. Should be a port over here somewhere to park at. Might have missed it. I think it's more down south. Wait, I think I'm going the wrong way. Da, 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 da. All right. Right there. Oh, yeah, I went the wrong way. So now we're just running around fighting stuff. I mean, you know, that's good too, right? Still doing okay health-wise. Bob's getting a little low, but, you know. I got a port this way somewhere that I'm trying to find. I got lazy and actually brought up a map. Full screen map here. There's grenade. Okay, I know where I'm going. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Just took me a minute to get myself there. Bob is starting to get a little low there. We're going to heal up old Bob here before we go anywhere else. Item, potion. Good work, Bob. We're going up here. See what we can do here in our fighting days. Knock out a couple of sharks in this Hagen. And then we're going to make our way to Mount Duger. Alright, so we got a place to park right here, so we can go this way. We are going to head down here. We're looking for a dwarf cave. We got better enemies here. Look at that. Those guys take 99 to beat, so we're hitting a lot harder now. Doesn't seem to be much of a problem. Although Chuck's starting to get a little beat up, so we're going to go ahead and maybe do some Chuck healing as we walk around. Alright, we found a cave. Let's see what this is. This is the one we're looking for. We'll go ahead and give him a couple. Alright, we're in the dwarf cave, which is what we wanted. We're going to get some... I always love how you just walk in and start taking stuff from them. So all these guys have different things to say. It's not that exciting. If I was doing a walkthrough, this guy's going to tell me about adamantite. He could make such a great sword if he had adamantite. We're like, good. Can you find some so you can build us a great sword? And we're going to walk down this long, dark hallway. See what we got over here if we go to the right. Looks like we got stuff. Worm killer, ether potion, cottage, 575, mithril mail. Maybe these dwarfs shouldn't leave all this stuff just laying around, you know? Alright, equipment, optimal, so he's got a great helm on now. Optimal. Optimal. Optimal, everyone's good. So we got everything we could out of that room. Now who's this dude just standing here? Let's talk to him. Nitro powder. The explosive force in this powder will have me canal open in no time flat. I owe you, Barnes, whatever he said. Alright, here we go. So we're going to watch him go down here. And he's not going to do much because, you know, the graphics aren't great on these old games. There we go, said Eric. Now we can blast this rock to smithereens. What you standing around for? That powder's set to blow. Unless you plan on going with it, you'd best get out while you still can. So he's telling us to run for our lives, basically. In his dwarfish, piratey, redneck. I don't know what way that is. Ooh, look, we get a cutscene. You don't get many of these in this game. Because it was made in the 1980s. Of course, this is an updated version. Why, look. The ground collapsed, and now we can get through to a whole new part of the world that we weren't able to access before. How cool is that? It's probably not actually that cool, but it's kind of cool. How do I escape full screen over here? There we go. Back to Twitch. And Eric is all excited because now he blew a hole in his cave. I can't wait to see what lies out there beyond the Great Canal. All right, bud. Whatever you say. I'm getting out of here. I have succeeded my mission for this level. And that is to get that blowed up. We're going to take the boat to Melmond. Did we go in this room? There's nobody in there we care about. Okay. Alright, so we went there. We got that. Now we's going to get into a fight. And then we're going to get out of here and go to a new area of the world that we haven't been in before. Pretty exciting. Alright, back to the boat. Oh man, my voice is going. Back to the boat. Let's see what we got over here. If I remember right, and we'll find this out on the next episode, but if I remember right, the one problem with Melmond is they don't have any supplies. I don't think they have an item shop. If I remember right about Melmond, I think that was the one big problem with Melmond. And look at that, we got a big hole, and now we are outside of our little canal or little lake or whatever you want to call it that we've been living in. And we can now explore the entire world of Final Fantasy I. The whole map is now our oyster, or whatever they say. You know, that saying, the world is our... I don't know, I'm just making it up. Don't take me too seriously. That should take care of the big eyes, and we can go to a brand new part of the world. Look at this, a town we've never seen before. And on the next episode, not load, we will explore what we can do in this part of the world. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.